Even though AI has been active in the field for decades, the world truly woke up to its power in November 2022, when Sam Altman and his team at OpenAI unleashed ChatGPT 3.5, a search engine powerful enough to challenge Google, an AI so advanced it feels almost omniscient, able to answer nearly any question you can think of. It wasn't just another tech release, it was the dawn of a new digital revolution. ChatGPT became the ultimate problem solver, assisting everyone from students to CEOs with its unmatched intelligence. It blurred the line between human and machine, making conversations feel eerily real. And within months, it reshaped industries, disrupted businesses, and sparked a race to dominate the future of artificial intelligence. And in a matter of 5 days, more than 1 million people signed up for it. It wasn't just ChatGPT. AI in general sent the world berserk with its rapid advancements. DALL-E, Gemini, Midjourney, and many others. All big brands started integrating it. Big companies like Marvel and Amazon jumped on the bandwagon. But all these AI firms had one thing in common. They were all American. Where else would they be from? There is a reason America is called the land of billionaires. American dream running the world. And Wall Street changing the world order every second. In fact, in a press conference when OpenAI CEO Altman was asked about if anybody with good funding can build something similar to ChatGPT, and his answer:
it's totally hopeless to compete with us on training foundation models you shouldn't try, and it's your job to try anyway.
But a few months later, on January 20th, 2025, a Chinese AI firm, Deepseek, released their chatbot, Deepseek R1, and changed everything for all the US firms. In just one day, Nvidia, the most valuable company in the world, saw its value drop from $3.5 trillion to $2.9 trillion by 17%. The biggest loss any company ever suffered in the history. Within 7 days, it became the most downloaded app on both Google Play Store and Apple Store in the US. Nasdaq also saw a drop of 3%. Welcome to The Luscious, and today we'll be talking about the AI war between America and China. But before we get down to business, why don't you just hit that subscribe button? It will help us grow a lot. To understand how deeply Deepseek affected the US AI, let's do a comparison between Deepseek and leading AI from the US, OpenAI. Deepseek was started with 200 people, while OpenAI, on the other hand, houses more than 3,000 people. Deepseek also released a research paper along with their chatbot released, in which they revealed that their model outperforms every other chatbot developed in the world. And you know what's the most interesting thing about Deepseek? It is totally free. For comparison, OpenAI charges a monthly fee of $200 for their latest O1. On one hand, the US AI firms have spent billions in developing their chatbots, but guess how much did it cost Deepseek? $5.6 million. But now, let's delve into an in-depth comparison of the biggest American AI and the biggest Chinese AI. Deepseek is a chain of thought model, just like OpenAI's O1 model. To understand this in detail, OpenAI launched their GPT-3 in November 2022. And on March 14th, 2023, they launched GPT-4, which was way more efficient than the GPT-3. And on May 2024 came the GPT-4o, a multimodal version of GPT-4. In this, you not only ask queries through writing, but you could talk with it via speech, and it even understood images and was able to generate them too. And on September 14th, 2024, OpenAI launched O1 model, their first ever chain of thought model, which means it took time to ponder before asking your query. And by ponder, I mean before answering your question, it counter-questions itself to know whether it is the right answer to share it with you, or is there any better answer. It sees an answer from different perspectives, angles, and definitions. And this is chain of thought model, which copies the human nature of reasoning and logic. For example, if you ask GPT 4.0, 9.11, and 9.9 which one is bigger, and within seconds, it will answer 9.11, which is wrong. But if you ask the same thing to GPT-01, it will take some time, just like a human being, but will give you an accurate answer. And the same thing goes for Deepseek as well. That's what the old AI models lacked. And that is the reason why models like O1 and R1 are called advanced reasoning models. But behind all this glamour, accuracy, and technology, there are some drawbacks. And that is censorship. And you see it when you ask the bot anything about Chinese politics or government. No matter if it's about Taiwan's status or human rights abuses in China, the answer is same, sorry. But the same Deepseek takes seconds to be critical of any other leader from the world. According to reports, every AI made in China has to go through a test, where they are asked around 70,000 questions to see if they're politically safe or not. And it takes the ability for all these bots to answer all these questions. Now let's do a performance comparison. We have GPT from OpenAI, Claude from Anthropic, Gemini from Google, Qwen 2.5 by Alibaba, Llama by Meta, and Deepseek R1. According to artificial analysis, when it comes to coding, Deepseek beats every other AI. Deepseek again wins when it comes to quantitative reasoning. But when it comes to scientific reasoning to knowledge, ChatGPT beats every other AI with a good margin. For quality, artificial analysis gave O1 a rating of 90, a point more than Deepseek. According to PC Mag, when it compared all the AI for news knowledge, Deepseek turned out to be the winner. But then, there is another drawback, and that is the time it takes. With all their capabilities and drawbacks, one thing is certain: the AI war has truly begun. The American government was quick to realize it, and that's why in October 2022, the US government put export controls on Chinese AI companies. And they did it by restricting Chinese AI companies from accessing cutting-edge chips like Nvidia H100 and few others. This was a very big disadvantage for Deepseek because Nvidia produces the best and also essential chips for a big AI bot to function. And they were unable to buy any of these. But despite all the hurdles, Deepseek didn't stop. They used the old Nvidia chips to start their journey. And against all the odds, they achieved the unimaginable. And now, many US firms have openly started integrating Deepseek in their services. We still don't know who is winning or where this war is headed. But we have hope it helps the world prosper, improve, and innovate. And with that, it's time for us to call it a day. But do comment if you want us to cover any other topic, and kindly hit that subscribe button.